What is a villain? Our perception of good and bad is directly linked with our sense of morality. So in that sense, anybody with a working sense of morality can see the difference between a hero and a villain. But sometimes the line between good and bad can feel blurred. Sometimes what makes you a villain is the only thing that feels real. A movie came out in 2010 called Crisis on Two Earth, where the Justice League travel into another dimension to fight an evil version of themselves. A really classic story that sounds a lot like Injustice. So they fight the evil league and save the day. This is a really simple movie, really. But out of the entire evil league, there's one character that technically wasn't wrong. One that, despite wanting to destroy the world and the league, was in the right. This universe version of Batman, Owlman, was right. When Batman learned about the crisis on the other Earth, he thought that if another world is in danger, they need to deal with it themselves. He's just a man, he can't save every universe. And if he starts to go to every universe that is in danger, it will never end. But when Owlman learned about the existence of the multiverse, it changed him, broke him in a sense. If every of your action and every possibility is one that have its own universe, then freedom doesn't exist. Being able to travel into different universes showed him that nothing he or anyone do matters at all.
I know what happened to you, to your family. The whole world knows. Now you want to stop that from happening to anyone else. But evil is as eternal as this rock. Even if you break the rock, there will be pebbles. Break the pebbles, there will be sand. And evil remains. You cannot change that, no matter how much you train.
Batman fight every day in order to change the world, in order to make it better. He wants to destroy every pebble and end crime. He is in a never-ending crusade on crime, but never gives up, and never gave up on his humanity. Owlman is the same boy that saw his parents die in that alley. The boy who grew up into a superhero to fight crime. The same boy who keeps striking and striking in order to destroy every pebble. He is Owlman, someone who fight the unchangeable to change the world. But he gave up on his humanity and have a cold, stoic, logical perception of the world. So when you think about the multiverse in a completely logical level, you see that nothing you will ever do matters. The boy in that alley see now that his endless fight on crime is meaningless. His sense of self is broken, but he wants to be someone that can change the world, not just another face in the crowd.
Because even if Owlman ultimately became a bad guy, because make no mistake, he is, everything he did still came from the same place as Bruce. Coming from the fact that he once lost everything. And just as Batman seek control in his fight against crime, Owlman seek control in controlling it. And maybe they didn't have the exact same origin, we don't know, but we know that the same pain is there, so does it even matter?
And in this endless universe, there's only one thing, one action that would matter. No one in the multiverse ever destroyed the multiverse. Is this something Batman would do? No. Owlman crossed every line Batman swore never to cross. He kills and don't care about casualty, all for the greater good, all for control. Control he never had. The perfect logical Batman that left his emotion buried as deep as his parents. But nothing will ever make him matter, and he will never have true control of his life until he destroys every possibility. Until no one is left. Is it twisted? Yes. Is it something a villain would do? Yes. Is he wrong? No. In this infinite multiverse, nothing you do matters. Everything has already been done. You don't have control of your life and can never change the world. Your existence is meaningless. So you know what? He is right, as wrong as it feels to say.
And in the end, it's revealed that Old Man betrayed his team, the evil Justice League, and planned to go to the center of the multiverse to end it all. To end all life, but also to do the only thing that really mattered. So you know what? The two of them fight. The two Batman fight. Batman and Old Man fight. Old Man killed people. He joined the evil league of his world. He is the evil Batman. The one who in the alley looked at the abyss and blinked, but the only one willing to break the cycle. Think about it, if the multiverse is real, who are you? What are you, if not a cog in the machine that is the multiverse? How can you say that you ever really did something, if the only thing you really did is be a parallel to someone else's life? So you know what the most terrifying thing in this story is that in the end Batman wins. He stopped Old Man from doing the only thing that would have had any meaning. He stopped someone from murdering the multiverse, from killing everything and even himself, but also from freeing the world. Because when Batman looked at the abyss and saw the multiverse, he didn't blink.
We both looked into the abyss. But when it looked back at us, you blinked.
But Old Man saw the meaningless of his life, to a life that doesn't mean anything. So in the end the hero wins by stopping the only real act of free will to ever happen. And it's terrifying. After the fight, Batman escaped, leaving Old Man with a bomb that he could have stopped really easily. But at that point, did it even matter? Choosing between being a cog in the multiverse again or death, why choose if in reality there is no choice at all?
It doesn't matter.
But like I said, the hero won and nothing changed.
The abyss is many things. It can be the darkness inside Batman, the monster that tried to pull him toward being a criminal, just like the rest, desperate and alone, just like Joe Chill. Old Man gave up to the abyss. He killed to protect, and he corrupted himself and broke down in front of the truth of infinite possibility. Batman never surrendered to the abyss. Being a possibility, another choice that someone took, wasn't a bad thing, because if there's other you, there's possibility of good in it, as Old Man said.
This, the source of the cataclysm, was the same as it always is. Man.
You can't be sure of that. Anything...
You know better. Man is a cancer, and I've chosen to cut out the disease.
You're talking about killing...
Everyone who ever lived, whoever will live. I choose to make the only possible real choice.
He broke down because the infinite possibility of human is the equivalent of never-ending evil. But Batman believed in man. He believed that the Batman could be anyone that is willing to step out and protect others. That just being an alternative timeline won't change the fact that it's your choice that makes you different. That it's maybe not up to some kind of entity that chose, but only you. We can all be Batman, each and every one of us. You just have to not blink.